Friend are you? What kind of friend are you? Can you describe anyone as a good friend? Someone you should stand by until the end. Scripture says a good friend is a good treasure. But what part of their life do you measure? A good friend will be honest and will forgive. They will correct you if it's wrong the way you live. A good friend will praise you to others and sometimes be closer than a brother. A good friend won't tell you all is well if they see the enemy dragging you to hell.
The writer of this is Paul. And I just always thought, just me, I just always thought it's just something, the saying was just something they said, examine yourself, check yourself out, make sure you're right standing. What I didn't realize is the reason why Paul, because this is Paul's third letter, if I'm not mistaken, to the Corinthians, and he was warning them this time, telling them to examine themselves because they had challenged him. And the reason they had challenged him was because some false teachers had came in, and they had started turning the people against Paul. And Paul was telling them, check yourself. Are you saved? Do you believe in God? So if you do, who taught you this? Who brought you to that point? I was the one who taught you about this. I was the one who first introduced you to him. I was the one who put you on the right path.
Amen.
So if you believe in yourself that God is in you, you gonna doubt me? And as I was looking at that, I was like, oh, okay then. That was something different for me. Because I just thought, examine yourself. I didn't realize Paul was getting on them. Y'all challenging me. Who am I really? Am I in right standing? Y'all let these false teachers come in because I'm not with y'all and I've been gone for a while. And you get let these false teachers come in and make y'all change the way y'all think. Make y'all change the way y'all feel.
Well.
And that's why my sermon is on, examine yourself. Because I want to talk about our flesh, and how our flesh gets us in all kind of trouble and stuff. But he just kept going back to examine yourself. And he was just saying, he was just letting me know, we as people, we got to examine ourselves. But as I was reading in one of the books, it was telling us we got to be careful. Because if we examine ourselves, let me get to the notes. If we examine ourselves, they were saying we have to be careful examining ourselves because depending on what our mindset is, we have to be so careful. When they people tell you to examine yourself, talking about, yeah, I'm right, you can't be right in your own eyesight.
That's right.
So you have to be careful with that.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking about that. I said, well, God, what should we do? They said, look. And then he brought me to this. It was so funny because he brought back to me, well, what's the fruit of the Spirit? Are you living by the fruit of the Spirit? When it comes time for you to examine yourself, where are you in the fruit of the Spirit?
Yes.
I said, okay, Lord, okay, and I just want to let y'all know. So y'all can look this up. Y'all said, when y'all said, let me examine myself, go to Galatians 5:22 through 23. Y'all can go there. That shows you what the fruit of the Spirit is. Are y'all in right standing? Are y'all walking in the fruit of the Spirit, which is love, joy, peace, long suffering? And one thing that got me was the self-control. When we got self-control, we got to ask ourselves, where are we at this? Are we in right standing with God? But not only that, as I was reading and looking through something else called my teacher, I said it was something else that Pastor taught us, and I just want to, when Pastor taught a while ago, his sermon was sin, and he was preaching, he had a series that he preached on sin, and I guess God was like, that's in there too. Not only do you need to examine yourself, but if you have the fruit of the Spirit, you need to see is the lust. Let me slow down and let me get it right. He just wanted me to, so I can make sure I get this. Okay, he wanted me also. He showed me, this is Galatians 5, same place before the fruit of the Spirit, 19:21. And this is works of flesh.
Yes.
Are you dealing with fruit of the Spirit or are you dealing with works of the flesh? And that's in there too. Like I said, Galatians 5, 19 through 21. Just for time's sake, I'm not going to go through all that, but y'all read it up. Y'all read up on it when they say examine yourself. Ask yourself, where am I? This is some good places to store it. Where am I in the fruit of the Spirit? Where am I And or am I in the fruit of the spirit, or am I working with my flesh? Is my flesh working with me? Am I doing stuff I shouldn't be doing? Am I going places I shouldn't be going? Am I thinking the wrong thought? You know, and God was just dealing with me as, you know, as he say, examine ourselves. It brought me back when Pastor Gloria was saying, are you inside the forest or are you outside the forest? And that comes into when we examine ourselves, because your mindset is going to be different. If you're in the midst of the forest, you look around you and everything looks the same. So your mindset might be one thing. So when you're in the midst of the forest, your mindset, everything might look the same to you in the middle. You know, and you think you're right. God might be telling you to go left. But you say, well, everything looks fine. I'm going to keep on going right. Not even realizing. On that right side is something coming in towards you. But you on the inside and you don't realize it. Sometimes we have to come out the forest and look in. That's where it comes to examine ourselves. You know, we have to look what mindset are we in. Because depending on our mindset, we could think of all kind of crazy things.
Yes.
We could be in all kind of crazy places. We could be wrong and think we're right. Because the devil is a deceiver.
Yes.
Not just the sinners, other saints too.
Yes.
And we have to realize that.
Right. Especially of the saints. Come on. What a word.
And I guess I want to go back and let you know again. Can you truly, that was one of my questions, can you truly examine yourself? That was like, yeah, no. It's you know, it depending on where you is with your walk with God.
Yeah, that's right.
Are you really open with yourself?
Yes.
You know, honest. Are you truthful with yourself?
Yes.
Because it made me realize we can lie to ourselves.
That's right. Yes.
We really can lie to ourselves.
Yes.
So when it says examine ourselves, are you examining yourself for real, truthfully?
Yes.
And then as I was reading that, you know, I was like, Lord, what help me? Because it made me realize that sometimes I can be in places that I shouldn't be in and doing things and saying things that I shouldn't be saying, but because of my mindset, and I mean at this particular point. It should. Because of what my mindset is at that particular place, you can be wrong but think you're right. The devil can come in and deceive you and make something look good to you. But God already told you a long time ago, leave that alone. But you're like, well,
Yes.
you know, we become Eve in the garden with Adam.
That's right.
You know, just how we all say, how can she do that? Sometimes we have to step back and look at ourselves and say, put ourselves in her situation. We didn't realize it. We knew better, but we thought we came above ourselves. Like, okay, let's taste this.
Yes, it did.
You know, for a second, we became God. Let us be God and get to take a bite of this apple because we want to be like Him. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? But you don't realize with the bite of the apple they took, death came in.
Yes.
Sin came in. You know, yeah, you like God now, but look at all this other stuff that you brought in behind it.
Come on now.
So we have to be careful with everything we do.
Yes. Amen. Yes.
I'm just trying to make sure I cover all my
Take
points.
your time.
And my second scripture, Philippians 2:12 and 13. And the reason why these two tie in together, the first is telling you to examine yourself, see if you're in faith. You know, and if you're in faith, then you know the people who preaching over you is right too, because they the one who don't talk to you enjoy the stuff you know and where you at. But in Philippians 2 and 12, it said, so then, my dear one, just as you have always obeyed my instructions with enthusiasm, not only in my presence, but now much more in my absence. Continue to work out your salvation. That is, cultivate it, bring it to full effect, actively pursue spiritual maturity. That's the main thing I want to get out of that. From that ties these two scriptures together. We need to mature in this.
Yes.
As we grow up in this, we need to mature. It's something we need to stop doing. It's some things we need, places we need to stop going, some things we need to stop saying.
Yes.
That's part of maturing in this thing.
Yes.
When we didn't know, we was doing stuff, but now that we do know, and then we have grown up in this, we know it's stuff now. Okay, I can't go over there no more. I can't say that no more.
Yes.
I have to apologize for that saying. And you know you said, oh Lord, that was wrong. Forgive me, please.
Yes.
And Lord, help me not to say that again.
Yes.
Because even though I thought it was funny, it was offensive.
That's right.
So Lord, help me, because I don't want to be offensive to nobody. I don't want to tear nobody away from God. You know, so as we go through this walk, that's one thing I realize we'll never be grow up in this, but we can mature in it.
Come on.
And that's what we have to realize.
Yes.
Lord, where am I? Am I maturing or have I backslid? Have I done slipped on that banana peel while I'm watching everybody else? They got this, they got that, all these material things they got, and I don't slip myself.
Well.
So we have to look at ourselves. We got to stop looking at everybody else,
That's
what
right.
they got,
That's right.
what they doing, the
That's
stuff
right.
they have.
That's
Say, God, why? I don't understand. Where you still doing the stuff you used to do in the beginning. We really need to ask ourselves that. We need to look in the mirror and say, Lord, where am I?
Where am I at?
Yes.
Am I operating in the fruits of the Spirit? Or if I'm operating in the works of the flesh? Where am I operating in?
Yes.
Like I said, that's one way to really, truly examine ourselves. What am I operating? What am I operating in?
You helping me. What am I operating?
And that's what you have to ask yourself. What am I operating in?
Yes.
As we walk through this life and the things we do, we have to ask ourselves, Lord, which direction do I go? Before we get up in the morning, Lord, you need to lay there and pray, Lord.
Yes.
Give me the right thing to say, the right mindset.
Yes.
Even though he will, the devil will come at us at all times
That's
with
right.
everything.
Yes.
But we still have to say, Lord, no matter that I slip this minute, help me to get up and move on.
Yes.
Keep going forward.
Yes.
Amen. Help me. Amen.
Let me finish my scripture.
Take your time.
With eye inspiring fear and trembling, using serious caution and critical self-evaluation to avoid anything that might offend God or discredit the name of Christ.
Come on.
This is the same thing as being growing up in this. We got to be careful what we do. Not only I don't want to offend the church, I don't want to offend God more than anything.
Number one.
I don't want to offend people, but I don't want to offend God because He's the one that got my life in His hand.
That's right.
So we have to be careful. Lord, am I doing right? Am I walking right? Am I in the right place? What should I do?
Yes.
Help me, Lord, because I know I said wrong. I know I did some wrong stuff yesterday. You only have to correct me and tell me I know I did. Lord, help me. Help me go in the right direction. You know, that's this, and then when you ask Him, Lord, help me. Are you on your knees? Are you fasting? You know, sometimes I have realized in this walk, we examine ourselves. When we get so far, it's something we get comfortable, we stop doing things.
Come on.
And that's what we have to realize. What have we stopped doing?
Yes.
That's a true question. Are you still praying like you're supposed to pray? Good question. Or you just praying when you get in trouble? Okay. Or when you want something? When your kids act up?
Yes.
You praying, or you praying all the time? Or you in His face all the time? Say, Lord, I need you.
Come on.
No matter if I'm in a good place or a bad place, I need you at all times.
Yes.
Show me where you want me,
Yes.
not where I want to put myself.
Yes.
Help me mature in this.
Yes.
And that's all part of me growing up in this. We ain't gonna never get grown.
That's right.
But we can, like I said, we can mature in this.
Yes.
And that's what God wants to do, mature in this and see your errors before I have to point them out to you.
Come on.
And I think it's so funny how I've been hearing things and Pastor Glory said all the warnings that's been coming for us. I said, Lord, help me. Because I know I ain't doing right. So help me do the things I need to do.
Yes.
Help me get back on the right track.
Come on.
It ain't nobody else, it's me, Lord, standing in need of prayer.
Come on.
And it goes back to the beginning, examine yourself.
Yes.
Stop looking at everybody else, don't examine yourself compared to other folks.
Yeah.
Well, they doing this and I do it too. They might need to do it, but you might need to do something else.
Come on.
That ain't they praying and they praying about love.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm gonna pray about this. Now you might be bitter. You need to pray that off of you.
Yeah.
You need to find out what's going on. You need to find you got a different root than they got. You got different generational curses than they got. You need to find what's going on with you and start worrying about everybody else. And you know, it's so funny because I was like, Lord help me, because sometimes we can be so nosy. Trying to see what's going on with this person, that person, their kids and stuff, and then here I was falling.
Yes.
But I'm looking at somebody else's kids.
Yes.
And you make me realize why we in the midst of looking and judging and pointing fingers at somebody else, our own kids falling. Not just our own kids, while we looking and pointing fingers at other people, we falling. And we say, God, what happened? You don't got too comfortable.
Yes.
You ain't doing what you used to do.
That's right.
I was once your first love.
Yes.
But now just when you need me, you want to holler at me.
Yeah.
You want, like they say, that microwave love. And I realized with all the water we have been getting, God has said, I'm tired of the microwave love.
Yes.
I don't want that no more.
Yes. I receive that, Lord.
And I'm like, okay, Lord, help me get right. Help me get on the right trail, the right place.
Yes.
Because I don't want to be exposed for the stuff I'm doing. Help me to stop doing the crazy stuff I'm doing.
Amen. Amen.
It ain't about nobody else, it's about me.
Yes.
And I realize when we take care of ourselves, a whole lot of stuff will turn around.
That's right. Yes.
If we taking care of ourselves, then it makes me realize we taking care of ourselves and really living in the fruits of the Spirit. I start loving other people. I don't even know you, but I'm loving you.
Yeah.
It's one thing we can go out there and serve them homeless people and have love for them and come into church and hate each other and have issues with each other.
That's right.
You know, we got to look at that for real.
Yes.
So do you really have love? Or is it a motive behind that love you be showing them homeless people? Or is it a motive behind what you was doing? You know, I said, Lord, help me not to have motive with the stuff I do.
Yes.
Towards you other pastors.
Yes.
Exactly. I want to do the right thing.
Yes. Yes.
Let me get the scriptures.
Come on, teacher.
Thank you for the word, Lord.
Okay, we got 13 now.
Thank you.
For it is not your strength. Hear that now, not your strength. But it is God's support and believer. Support. Let me read again. For it is not your strength, but God's support, the believer. So we have to realize everything we do is not in our strength. God gives us the strength to do it. We just weak little something.
Yeah.
And it made me realize as I was reading a commentary, it was saying God showed us his humanity. Jesus showed us his humanity when he died on the cross.
That's right.
Because he could have called up legions of angels to come and take him off.
That's right.
He showed us his weakness at that moment.
Yes.
And it made me realize, he said, you can't do nothing without God. And it made me realize when I look at that and him sitting up there on that cross, you have that much love for us to show us be weak so our God will be strong in you. Stop feeling like you can do it all on your own.
Okay.
Stop, I got this. I don't need this person.
Come on. Help us.
Stop that. We got to stop that. We got to pull together.
That's right.
And you know, I realized one thing, a lot of us have talking about we got trust issues. I don't trust people. I don't trust. Well, if you trust God, God ain't gonna lead you wrong.
That's right. That's right.
And we got to realize
Come
that.
on.
And I'm getting honest with that because that's something I deal with. I said, Lord, I don't trust people. You know, I have issues with people. He said, well, where's your trust in me?
You have to.
Because if you have trust in me, I'm not gonna lead you wrong.
You have to. Come on.
And that goes back to examine yourself. Do you truly trust him?
Yes.
You know that more than anything, that's what we have to look at. Are we trusting him like we're supposed to trust him? Or we believe in him like we're supposed to believe in him? Where are we really? You know, and I was thinking, you know, I said, you know, I was thinking about when God's talking about, you know, I'd rather you be hot or cold than lukewarm. You know, when we, and I made me realize, okay, when you're cold, you doing all the wrong stuff. You know, you're on the devil's side, so you know when you at thin. But when you hot, you on fire for God.
Yes.
But I realized the lukewarmness is when you in your own mindset.
Come on.
Yes.
When you doing your own thing.
Yes.
I think I can do this. I don't need help. I can go this way. You know, with people you know the right thing to do, but you say, well, I know they say,
Come on.
but I'ma still do this.
Come on.
Why I have to do this?
Yes.
You know, I've been doing this all my life, so why I need to change and do something different?
Yeah.
And it makes me realize that's them roots that's off in you. That you gotta let God pull them up.
Yes. Amen.
When you so used to being stubborn,
Yes.
want to do your own thing.
Yes.
And it makes me realize how do we lukewarm when God done told us to do something? We said, okay, I'll do it in a bit. Now if he wants to kill you right then and there, where you going? You know, I realize there's so many ways for us to go to hell real quick if he wants to take us out of here.
That's right.
No matter how the most saved, super saint we have, no matter how saved we are, all it takes is just a minute.
Yes.
Yeah.
All it takes is a minute, and if he take you in that minute, you're going to hell. No matter what you do.
Come on.
You still saved them.
Yeah.
You still set them free. You still got them delivered from demons. But you went wrong at the wrong point in time.
Come on.
And that's what the devil wanted you to be. And we got to realize that the devil is always deceiving us, no matter what we're doing.
Yes.
Even no matter how good it is. I think about when Pastor was talking about Sunday and the Sunday before that, you know, and I realized, I said, we dealing with our flesh
Yes.
at all times.
Yes.
You know, Lord help me crucify my flesh.
Yes.
And we need to realize when we crucify it, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
You
It's
right.
gonna hurt.
Everything.
And then I realized that some people say, I don't wanna hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna just stay right here and be comfortable. I'm comfortable in this place right here. I'm serving on the usher board. You know, I'm catching people. You know, I'm talking to people when I see them in the street. You know, giving the word from the Lord and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'm comfortable right here. I'm doing a good thing. But if God don't call you for something high, but you in a comfortable place,
Come on.
you lukewarm.
Yeah.
Come on.
So we have to realize it. Examine ourselves. Where you at?
Come on.
You don't go and make me realize. Being lukewarm, you on the devil's side.
That's right.
That's where the devil wants you at.
Yes.
Look, we have to ask ourselves, how many people can we touch? How many people can we reach out and be there for?
Come on.
We in a lukewarm place. We
Come
too
on.
comfortable sitting on our beach swinging our feet.
Can't do it.
I'm okay where I'm at. I'm okay doing what I'm doing. But God is saying it's time for us to get up and do better.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, you're doing good, but you got greater in you.
yes.
And it makes me realize God is letting me know, especially for me, it's greater.
Yes.
But are you gonna settle for where you're at, or do you want greater?
Come on.
And it makes me realize that same thing to everybody that's in there is greater in us.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
But we gotta ask ourselves, are we gonna settle for where we at, or do we want the greater?
Yes.
We're gonna have to cry. We're gonna hurt some.
Yes.
We're gonna have to let some things go. We're gonna have to be studying that night and learning this Bible backwards and frontwards.
Yes.
You know, making sure we divide the word rightly. Because I said divide the word rightly because as I was reading the first scripture I gave you, it made me realize. I just thought sometimes you read stuff, say, well, I just thought it was there. It was there just because it was there.
Yeah.
I ain't have to really read everything that was around it. I ain't really get the background of it.
Come on.
I ain't really see what was going on. But
Yes.
these people had to deal with some stuff and they had to rebuke some folks.
Yes. Yes.
And it makes me realize, well, God help me. Because I don't want to get up here and say nothing wrong to nobody.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in the wrong standing. I don't want to say nothing wrong. And I want to, Lord, whatever. That's why I said, if I have to just be quiet and say, okay, that's it, go sit down. I don't want to say nothing wrong.
Yes. Yes.
Because I don't want to leave nobody wrong.
Yes. Amen.
And especially, I don't want to leave myself wrong because you realize when you feel like you do something wrong, the devil want to beat up on you. You know you said this wrong, you done that wrong, you did that. That's one of the greatest things we have to fight against the devil talking to us. And
Yes.
that's why I'm saying we got to examine ourselves because our flesh is our greatest enemy. Our flesh and our conscience is our greatest enemy.
Yes.
It's not the people out there. It's our own self is our greatest enemy. Because it's going to fight us no matter. It want to feel, touch, you want to be happy, you want to be pleased. But sometimes the things God calls us to do, we're going to have to say, okay, I can't eat this. I can't go there. I can't watch that. Lord, I can't watch this. I can't, you know, we know, everybody know what their personal battle is.
That's right.
Yes. Yes.
But we have to stand up and say, okay, Lord, I'm going to surrender all. And really, this is what examining yourself really is about. Are you surrendering everything?
Come on.
Are you truly, truly surrendering everything?
Yes. Yes.
When you really look inside yourself, ask yourself, Lord, am I where I'm supposed to be? And what things am I fighting with that I need to let go of?
Yes.
What stuff am I still holding on to that I feel like it's all right? Because I mean, am I in a comfortable place? Then I said, okay, I'm gonna just sit here, not realizing we lukewarm and if we was to die in that
Come
position.
on.
Oh, my. Scary.
Yes.
We have to be careful where the devil try to make us comfortable in certain position. Yeah, he come against us with words and distraction and people and stuff, but he also wants to sit down and get comfortable. We get comfortable, we're gonna stop praying, we ain't gonna call people like we used to, we ain't gonna pray for people like we used to, we ain't gonna fast, we ain't gonna get before God, we ain't gonna read our Bible. When we get comfortable, oh, I'm still doing it. You can even make us busy. I gotta go to work, I gotta go do this, I gotta go do that. You gotta take time for God.
Come
We
on.
have to realize that.
Yes.
If you ain't taking time for God, sometimes you got to ask, what's the point? If you ain't taking time for him. Because at the end of the day, if he call your card, well, God, I did. Well, what were you doing 5 minutes ago?
Uh-huh.
Well, I was watching something I shouldn't have watched. And I fell asleep watching. Exactly. But if you were reading your book like Bible, like I told you to read it.
Yes.
I realize there's something into when we wake up early in the morning and say, Lord, why am I waking up? Okay, give me Bible.
Yeah.
Let me give me Bible and start reading. Let me start praying. Okay, Lord.
Yes.
Maybe just say, get back on the right track.
Yes.
Because you don't fell off. You ain't all the way off, but you fell off.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Because that's where you get comfortable at.
Yes.
You fall off a little bit, well, you know. I still get up and read. I used to get up a whole hour ahead of time. Now I'm getting up 30 minutes. Now I'm getting up 15 minutes. Now I'm getting up just running, just trying to get to work on time. But God said, you know, give me my time. Examine yourself. What have you stopped doing? Am I still your first love? I'm gonna close it down there, but I want to leave with y'all. I didn't get to finish my stuff. But I just wanted to leave with y'all that, you know, when we examine ourselves, and you like, well, you know, sometimes when we examine ourselves, we say, okay, yeah, I'm doing this right, I'm doing that right. You going by what you're thinking. You should examine yourself back. We really do. Because every time Pastor Gloria says, examine yourself, I start thinking in my mind, well, if you go to Galatians, 5:22 to 23, examine yourself by that. The fruits of the Spirit, and see if you stand, you're standing with the Lord. And if you ain't, say, okay, Lord, where am I at? Then go to Galatians 5, 19 to 21. Say, Lord, can I find myself in this? What do I need to get right? Am I bitter about something? What's going on with me? Where I need to be at. So examine yourself. If nothing else, you take nothing else away from here. Check yourself out. Lord, and then not check yourself out for what you think. Pull the open Bible and look at it. I'm gonna compare myself against what the Bible says, not what I think in my head.
Yes.
Let me see what this Bible says. And if I'm confused about it, I'm gonna call Pastor Gloria. Now, Pastor, now I've been looking over some things, and I just want to confirm some things and ask some questions. Just stay there. That's what they're there for.
That's
To
right.
help us.
That's right.
They just as well they going to heaven, they want to see us make it there with them too.
Yes.
And anybody else here, I don't want to see nobody go to hell.
Amen.
Even though some of us will go.
Yeah.
You don't want to see them go. But if I could do something to help you along your way to heaven, I will.
Yes.
And I feel like everyone else is the same way.
Yes.
So I'm just examine yourself. Make sure you're in good standing with God. If not, come on, now.